So I just came across another great work from home opportunity, and the good thing here is that you can make $18.50 per hour starting out. You get performance bonuses and a lot of benefits, and this is working for a very well-known company that is all over the country. Now, you guys are gonna actually be very surprised at the minimum qualifications required for these jobs, because all you need is to be an adult and to be a legal resident or citizen, just to be able to prove that you can work legally. But that is the bare minimum requirements to get this job. So this is probably gonna be one of the easiest jobs that you can apply for and land. And again, you can make $18.50 per hour, and you get performance bonuses as well. Now, if you have a degree and you're trying to work online, you haven't been able to find a job, then they also have other positions here where you can use their degree to kind of leverage that, and you can make a lot more than just $18.15 per hour. So stick around, because this is one of the easiest jobs, or one of the jobs that you can get with the lowest qualifications. Now, by the way, guys, if you're new here, my name is Eann. On this channel, I talk about ways to make money, ways to save money, ways to invest your money, bank accounts, credit cards, everything personal finance related. Of course, I talk about jobs. So if you guys like these videos and you like these types of topics, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. Also, be sure to subscribe with the notifications on. That way, you won't ever miss the updates of when I post new videos, which is almost every single day. And if you guys ever want to talk to me one-on-one, you can message me on Instagram. A link is down below. But with that said, let's dive right into this video. So the company that I want to talk about today is going to be the Home Depot. So the Home Depot is hiring, and they're hiring just about everywhere. Now, if you go on their website and you look for jobs, they're going to show you all the jobs that they have just all over the country. But these are going to be jobs that you have to actually go into a location. So this isn't work from home. So to find the work from home jobs, you're gonna go to the top of the page here, and I'll leave the link down below so you guys can find this page. You'll go here and you'll click on Shop Jobs. So you're actually shopping for jobs here. Now, once you click on Shop for Jobs, you're going to scroll down and you're gonna see a bunch of different types of jobs, right? So they got retail, merchandising, outside sales, store leadership, contact center, and a bunch of other stuff. And yes, you can click on any one of these and you'll probably find remote opportunities from time to time. But usually, for the most part, where you'll always find some remote opportunities are gonna be inside the contact center. So if you click on search roles here, it's going to bring up the current locations where they're allowing you to work from home. And by the way, guys, this changes week by week. So if you come here and you aren't able to find a job, be sure to check back in like a week from now or 2 weeks from now, because new jobs may be posted and you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So we're just gonna take some examples here, look at what the jobs are, what you need to get the job, how much it pays, and that way you guys can decide if this is something that you're interested in. So first of all, let's go ahead and scroll and look at some of the jobs here. Now, by the way, the Home Depot is actually based in Atlanta, Georgia, so most of their jobs are gonna be based out of Atlanta. Now, here you see a bunch of jobs. Some have remote and some don't. So for the remote jobs, they're always gonna have remote in brackets behind them, or virtual. So let's click on any one of these jobs. So we could click on customer service representative. This one is not remote, but we'll just click on this just to see what you need to get this job. Here it says you get bonuses, you get a 401k company match, you get employee stock purchase program. The qualifications for a job like this is that, one, you must be 18 years of age or older, and you must be legally permitted to work inside the United States. That's the minimum qualifications, right? Preferred qualifications are, customer service experience, but that is preferred, not mandatory. So all you basically need is to be an adult and to be able to legally work in the United States to get one of these jobs. Now, if you go back and we look at one of the remote jobs, here we have, for example, HDESR customer service rep, remote, and it's based out of Atlanta. And here, again, it's bonus eligible. You'll get performance bonuses. You get a 401k company match, meaning that, you put 1%, 2%, probably 3% in your 401k. They match it, so that's free money there. And you get to participate in the employee stock purchase program, which is also great. Now, let's look at the qualifications for this job. Again, minimum qualifications, the bare minimum that you need to be considered or hired for a position like this is, number one, you must be 18 years of age and older. And secondly, you must be legally permitted to work inside the United States. So that's the bare minimum qualifications. If you have that, then you can apply here. They'll take you seriously and you could land one of these positions. Now, preferred qualifications, you don't need these, but it would be good to have. If you have them, it gives you a better chance of landing the job. You want to have 3+ years of customer service experience. That is preferred, not mandatory. Also, you want to be proficient in using Microsoft Office products, Word, Excel, all that basic stuff. I'm sure you use this in like high school, so you know how to do this stuff. Also, experience in a CSR or customer appointment center. So if you have worked as a CSR before, then you pretty much have everything you need here for the preferred qualifications. If not, you can still apply and you'll still have a fair shot of landing this job. Now, as you can see here, the minimum required education level is just a high school diploma or a GED or the equivalent of whatever that is where you are. And also preferred education, none, right? So you just need to, have graduated high school. That's basically all you need here. Now, additional years of work experience, none required. Minimum years of work experience, 3. Again, this is not mandatory, but if you have that, it's going to give you a better opportunity. Now, let's go and look at the actual job description to see what you'll be doing here. So here are some of your key responsibilities. You will answer inbound or place outbound calls to respond to inquiries from customers and field teams. And they break it down into, the percentage of the responsibility. You can go through all this stuff, but this is just basically like a customer service representative position. So if you have worked as a CSR before, this is pretty much the same type of job. You report to a HD contact center supervisor or manager, and you don't have any direct reports. Here it says, typically requires overnight travel less than 10% at a time. Sometimes they put these in the jobs because they may ask you to travel, but it's very rare, so you may never have to do this stuff. So you're gonna be working from home. Now let's look at some of the benefits that the Home Depot gives you. Again, you get paid parental leave to bond with a newborn, right? So if you're having a kid, you get time off, and that's great. You get a 401k savings plan with a company match. You get merit increases and performance bonuses, which is good. That means that you're not just relying on that $18.50 an hour, because you will get bonuses. So the total compensation is gonna be a whole lot more. And also you're adding your 401k match to that, so you're making a lot more money. Again, virtual job, and they don't tell you what the salary is here on the website. So for that, we'll go over to Indeed and check that out. But before we even go over to Indeed, let's go back and look at another position here. So I checked this one out, Services Manager, Strategic Initiatives. It's also remote. And you may be looking and you may be saying, well, Eann, this doesn't really look like an easy job or an entry-level job. And it doesn't look like one, but again, we click on this job and let's look at the required qualifications for you to get this job. Again, the bare minimum qualifications for you to get this job must be 18 years of age or older, must be legally permitted to work inside the United States. So that's it, the bare minimum qualifications. And if you're watching this video, more than likely you have these already, right? Preferred qualifications, PMI certification, 3 years of retail experience or process management in a related area. Again, this is preferred qualifications. This is not mandatory. So even though you're seeing Services Manager, you can get this job. You can apply for this job. You can use whatever experience you have, and you can get the job because the minimum qualifications are set so low. Now you could go through this and you could look at what the job entails and what you'll be doing. But again, you work from home, and this job is gonna also give you a lot of flexibility. So check out these jobs. If you're not in the area where you can get one of these jobs right now, be sure to check the Home Depot's career page every week, because new jobs may be posted in your city or in your state, and you can take advantage of those jobs. Now let's go over to Glassdoor, right? Because they never told us how much you could actually make here. So let's go over to Glassdoor and look at what the Home Depot is paying. So for a customer service representative, they're paying around $37,440 on average per year. Now, that's not the highest paying remote work from home job, but I think it's good enough. The range is anywhere from $33K to $43,000. Again, I'm not good at math, so I Google all this stuff. $37K is how much an hour? It's around $18.50. Now, remember guys, that is just the bare compensation. you have to remember that you're going to be getting a 401k match, right? A 401k company match. You're also getting increases and performance bonuses. So you could be making close to 50K here if you look at the total compensation. And also if you want to include stuff like paid time off and sick days, then you could probably be making real close to $50,000 working at one of these jobs. And for example, we could look at this job as well, a services manager. We could pull this up on Glassdoor and see what this pays at the Home Depot. And I'm sure this one is gonna pay a lot more. So there is a job here that looks like it. Well, they have client services manager. So let's see what this pays here. Okay, so they don't actually have that job listed here, or no one probably has done a review for that job at the Home Depot. So we don't know exactly how much that pays, or actually here it is, service manager. You make around $80,000 per year. So the range is $64,000 to $103,000. $80,000 per year is almost double. So you're gonna make around $30 or over $30 per hour with this job. And again, this job, the qualifications, bare minimum qualifications is just being 18 years of age or older and also be legally permitted to work inside the United States. So if you guys are looking for a work from home job, also, I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but here they say minimum education, the knowledge, skills, and abilities typically acquired through the completion of a bachelor's degree program or equivalent degree in a field of study related to the job. So if you have a bachelor's degree, if you have an associate's degree, even if it's not in business management or something like that, you could still put it on here because it'll probably give you a better shot of getting this job. Again, you don't really need a lot of experience. Minimum leadership experience, none. Preferred leadership experience, none. Certifications, none. So basically, this is a really low barrier to entry job because, again, minimum qualifications, just to be an adult and just to be legally permitted to work. So guys, if you're looking for work from home jobs and you're having a hard time finding these jobs, I suggest you probably, when you watch my videos, take note of the different companies and go there every single week and check to see the new jobs that are posted, because a lot of these jobs are really easy to get into and they pay fairly good for work from home opportunities. And again, the bar is set so low that usually most of the time, all you really need is a high school GED, high school leaving certificate, something like that, and just to be of the legal age to work. Now, with that said, I want you guys to comment down below. Let me know if you've ever worked at the Home Depot before, if you've worked there, at a physical location, or probably worked from home remotely. Let me know what the position was, how much you made. If you still work there right now, comment down below. Let me know if the salary is correct. And also comment and let me know the highest you've ever been paid to work at a, virtual or work from home job, so I can find jobs that pay much more. So with that said, all the best with finding your dream online work from home job. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.